Put your top on?
No, yes. Yeah, just for you guys.
Did you think about coming here in costume, or was that not appropriate?
That was never brought up. But no. I mean, I suppose I could have. It just would have been very uncomfortable. It's meant for the wrestling, not for the hanging out on the couch.
Oh, necessarily. I think it could have worked.
I don't know. Maybe for you.
Could it?
Not for me.
I tell you what else we forgot to talk to you about was just show us some moves.
Oh man, I don't know. It's early, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a brittle man.
Do you have to build up to this?
Yeah, I got to get ready for it. Tonight's the night. We'll build up for it later tonight.
What's involved?
I feel like.
So if someone wanted to, be a wrestler.
Oh wow.
How would you build up to that?
If you wanted,
your key move.
There's a variety of ways, but you got to start. I mean, a lot of training that goes into it. You can't just pick up and go. I mean, you can if you slam your brothers and sisters on your bed, but
to start.
To get started. That's how I started. Was in my grandparents' living room, play fighting with my brother when I was 4, 5, 6 years old. So
older or younger brother?
Older, 3. Yeah, I got my butt kicked. Yeah, he's 3 years older than me, so he put a whooping on me.
Now, what people will know who are not necessarily familiar with wrestling, maybe seen a little bit of it, is you put on an enormous spectacle, don't you? That's the thing. It's a huge spectacle, and some of the characters in it are extraordinary characters. Give us a sense, because you're not quite as big as some of them are.
No, I'm not
trying to diss you in any sense, but you wrestle against some extraordinarily big people, don't you? Give us a sense how the biggest wrestler you've been against is what?
The Big Show. He's at his biggest, he's 7 foot tall, legitimately.
He's a 7 foot tall man.
And he's 500 pounds.
And what are you?
At his heaviest. I'm 6'2", 210.
500 pounds is like 28 stone or something. Is that right?
At his biggest, he was unreal, and he's trimmed up a lot since then. Show's probably down maybe around 400, maybe a little less now, but man, he is his fingers, his hands are like, it's incredible. Like I like to consider myself a full-size male, right? I'm okay, right? But there's some incredibly large individuals.
Did he beat you?
We might have gone back and forth a couple. That's a long time ago. Who knows?
What does it feel like being thrown on a mat by a man that big?
You feel like a small child. Yeah, you feel like a little kid just being carried around like a little baby.
Is that what happened?
I mean, he's literally double the size of me, and so like I said, walking around like a normal person, I feel like a pretty big guy in a crowd. But you get in there with a guy like that, and he can leave a mark on your chest. That's
for sure. Can I ask, Seth? I don't know how familiar you are with how wrestling used to be. For our audience here, they'll maybe remember wrestling. I don't know, in the sort of 70s even. When there was we had giant haystacks, so you maybe even and Big Daddy, and some of these characters who almost like sort of pantomime villain type characters. Yeah. But it strikes me, your sport has moved on a lot. I mean, the athleticism involved in what you do, and the physical demands seem to be that it's gone, way beyond what it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, at our core, we're still storytellers, right? The same as those guys. And so, that you had mentioned there, we're still storytellers. That's what we do. But, you have to kind of shift with the times. And our audience just requires more athleticism, more physicality, a faster pace. And so that lends itself to guys who are a little bit,
Is that you in the air?
That's me in the air, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm giving Brock Lesnar a frog splash through our announce table, winning the Universal Championship, as you can see right there.
What is a frog splash?
It's a giant jumping maneuver from the top rope where I bring my knees to my chest to generate more momentum and space, and then I drop down on top of my opponent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Away from the ring, congratulations. Just got engaged.
Oh, yes. What a win, huh?
Look at that. So Becky, who's also a wrestler.
Yes. She's the Raw Women's Champion, basically top of the mountain right now. She's incredible. I've known her for 4 or 5 years. We worked together with WWE, but who knows why it took so long to figure it out. But yeah, she's the best, man. She's awesome.
And
so
on
excited.
top of that, as well, you've discovered a new brother and sister.
Yeah, I've got a lot going on. It's been a big year, guys.
Haven't you?
Yeah, I found them through 23andMe, through
What's that?
It's like you spit in a little thing and you send it in and they analyze your DNA and they tell you, where you're from, what genetic markers you might have if you don't know, which is why I did it to begin with. I didn't know my biological father growing up. Yeah, there's my younger half-brother there, Michael. I didn't know my biological father growing up. I never met him, and so I wanted to get kind of an indication of what that side of my family's health was like. So I did the genetic testing, got back some good information, and then a year later, my sister happened upon doing the same test, and if you share your data, the service will link you up, and sure enough. there she was.
Seth, what do you think about the kind of crossover where you've got boxers going up against wrestlers?
Well, wrestling's fun, man. WWE's fun. It's a great time, and so you've got guys like Tyson Fury, world heavyweight champion, who's kind of come across and given it a shot because it's a good time, and it takes a little bit of the pressure off. He's used to having to go in there and train for, a top-level athletic contest, and he gets to come in and tell a story and just be a personality, which he is. And so for us, it's great to have people who are fans of him come into our world and see what we do.
Do you fancy a matchup there?
Oh, sure.
Tyson
He'd be great.
Fury.
I just got to watch out for that right hand, man.
You're not allowed to box. You're not allowed to punch, though, are you, in wrestling?
Yeah, sure can.
Anything goes?
Anything, well, not anything. Most things. A good right hand definitely gets the job done, though.
Nice to see you here this morning.
Thank you for having us, man. I appreciate it.
No harm done, no damage. We're all
Charlie's
okay,
really upset. He
aren't we?
really wanted you to show him a slam.
I mean, we can
Let's
destroy
do it.
your
Let's
set
do it.
right now.
No, that's the thing. There's all sorts of health and safety. I mean, I really wanted to.
So we get a suplex into the,
Could do it onto the sofa.
yeah.
It's-
I
it's
don't know about
dangerous.
that.
Very, very, a lot of danger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next time.
Maybe we can film it.
Definitely.
Maybe we
Come
can
to my
film-
wrestling school. I'll teach you a thing or two.
I'd love.
We'll get you in the ring.
I'd love to.
Come to the States.
Where is the school?
Davenport, Iowa. Okay. United States. I know you can.
I'm kind of
make it
busy
there.
the next 5 years or so, but other than that, pencil me in.
All right, we'll still be there. All right, 2024. You're our guy.
You're a lovely man. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
coming
Seth.
in. Good luck.
8:46.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you so
Good
much.
luck.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it.
Be careful out there.
Oh, Matt, I tell you what, I know you've got very important weather to bring us, but wouldn't it have been a joy to have seen that Seth versus Charlie?
I'd buy tickets.
Oh,
Put me down
I'd pay
straight
double.
away.
I'd pay double.